Okay, trying to get ready. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't ready. Here I'm like 2 minutes late. Oh my god. Headphones on. Checking for spiders. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get the comment section pulled up for myself here. If my computer would work. I don't know. It doesn't want to work. Whatever. So, oh shoot. What I need to do is reload back into Westwood where we want to be. Why is my computer being such a slow pile of poo? I mean, it's been a slow pile of poo for a while, but yeah, it's a slow pile of poo right now. Go hit that like button if you would, please. Okay. Just waiting for that to pull up. There we go. Okay. Finally got that to pull up. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, so as we sit here waiting for a couple people to join in, we will take a look around the city. We have not been back in Westwood for a while. So let's go ahead and take care of any issues that are popping up until we see some people popping up in the comments. So we got a few trash problems. We have problems with our ore and oil and stuff like that, but we'll take care of that probably next episode. We'll finally deal with that. This episode, though, we are dealing with the college. I want to continue growing Westwood University. That's what I've been saving this whole area for over here. Instead of building, city in there and everything like that. So, yeah, that's going to be today. Hey, Jen, welcome. And, in fact, we do have that going on. There will be a lot of rocks going in today. Let's see. I'm just looking for any issues I can take care of right away. Not seeing anything here. Okay. Rocks. Yep, we're going to put some rocks in. We're going to decorate. We've got some plans. So today we are going to build up Westwood University. We're going to add finally to it, use this area here that I've been saving, building it up. Part of our decorating in the scheme, I was using some rocks and making it look good. And then we're going to make our way over here and build up a new neighborhood / business / train area over here. And, yeah, it's going to be really cool. And there are going to be some rocks going in over here as we do some decorating and designing over here, too. So, lots of good stuff for that today. I'm on my phone as my PC Discord crashed in my city. Oh, no! That sucks. Need a quick sip off of my story there. And, alright. Well, not everybody's in here yet. They'll probably take... Yeah, I need a real PC. I do, too. My laptop stinks. Alright, so while we're waiting, what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and get going with building the roads over here that I want to put in. So we're going to start off with this 2-lane road with the bicycle lanes. Not a gaming laptop, yeah, right? Well, I mean, honestly, things are definitely getting better these days, but, yeah, I still want, like, a badass PC with, really great graphics card and all that stuff on it. I think that'd be great. Okay, so first of all, we're going to get this built up along here. I don't remember. Hold on, I gotta bring this over. Now I'm gonna bring this down. I could have stopped here and done that. Now I need to take this because I'm not connecting it into the college down here. I don't need to. I just wanted to connect it into that. Then, hey Tim, welcome. By the way, I'll repeat this again later when more people are here in the room. Just so you know, Jen, Tim on Discord, he got his Discord name back or whatever. He got his Discord account back from the hacker that got him. And yeah, so you can unblock him on there if you had him blocked and all that stuff, fun stuff. So, okay, let's see here. I need this across like that. Shoot. Is that correct? I want to see something here. I gotta look. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Gotta look at the college here. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in the School of Medicine. And I need to make sure. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10th one down. Notice I'm counting the frickin' trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those around here. Go like that. Let's check this with the college piece I want in there. Ooh, I want that to be a touch tighter, I think, actually. So, let's see here. I am going to make it face that direction, but I want this road. Oops, wrong one. I want this road to be nice and like right up against it. There we go, just like that. Make that more of an angle for fun. Then this is going to go ahead and come all the way down here. I'm going to move. No, actually, I want that to stay right there. Then what we're going to do now. Hey, Raid Kitty, welcome. David, welcome. Hey, everybody. So, welcome. What we're doing is we are finally adding back on to Westwood University. We're going to start using up the space over here and getting this college to grow. We're at a limit on the college. I just haven't touched, I mean, it's been a while since we've been back in Westwood, but just haven't touched the college in so long that it's at its limit as far as what it can do. And so I figured, we'll add on to it, get things going with it, and make this look good. So what we're doing right now is we're building up the School of Medicine. And I wanted this to kind of not just sit by itself and look all plain and boring. So this area over here, we're going to make a quick little, like, our own plaza and everything. And then what's going on over here is we're going to start adding in a couple other things here. So first of all, I want to find this plastic surgery center. Oh, crap. I just realized I put all the roads down without zoning for some reason. I don't know why it did that. That is super odd because I want zoning on pretty much all these roads except for maybe that one on the right there. Like this, just upgrade these really fast. That one I'll leave alone for now until I add more roads in. And okay, so let's get back to what we were doing. Oh, so since you guys just got in here, yeah, the Discord that Tim uses, I forget the name of it. I'll have to pull it up. It's he got it back. It's safe to unblock him on there or accept a friend request from him, and that would be, let me go find my, why can I never find anything I want on this app? There we go. Timber 1976. So it's all good. You guys can accept him on there again. So let's get back into this. We're going to add in this here. Actually, no, before I do that, I want to add these two buildings, the Police Security Center and the Fire Safety Center from the Heart of Korea pack, look excellent right here. So I'm going to add one in over here, and then I'm going to go back, get this, the Plastic Surgery Center. It fits in really well. I mean, it goes along with all the buildings here and then just kind of flows down into what's going on here. And then this building itself has, you know, a big side to it as well. So I think it works out great. We're going to add in a couple of these faculty buildings now. And I don't want to touch the trees. I'm going to leave those trees alone. But I'm going to leave space for parking right there and right there. Then what I want to do is add in the parking first, because I need to make sure I have the space that I'm going to put in that I want for this. So we'll do the parking lots. Then right here I'm going to add in this big parking lot. Ooh, even the red color matches right now. That's cool. Last time I did it with the one of the other versions of that parking lot, and it looked good, just as good too. So then we're going to come back over here and grab our medical laboratory, which is going to fit in really beautifully over here. And as you can see, this is really starting to come together. All this, just making it like one giant area for medical studies and stuff. And as I've always known, is that a family event? Oh yeah, I'm always careful on there now. But yeah, he's I went and looked at it. I accepted it. So yeah, I thought this all looked really good together, making this like a medical community type of thing with the school. I mean, a couple of these things, like the faculty buildings, aren't necessarily medical things, but they look really good right here and stuff like that. So as you know, where I grew up in Southern California when I was younger, there was a school there that was basically the entire college was all about medicine, and it took up like half of the damn city. And so that's why I decided to kind of go a little bit larger with the build here and make it look really good. We're going to add a few things across the way there, of course, for the students. As far as dorms go, you know, food and stuff like that as well, too. So we're going to get the rest of this going. I think this is pretty good. They want water, of course. I always do these water lines. Luckily, everything is straight lines right now, and I can just do this. Go like that. They can all have their water. They already got power. I don't need to worry about that. So now let's go ahead. Oh, I need to add in one more parking lot. I wanted to put one in right here next to this building. Thought it would go well with it since it is the surgery center, plastic surgery center and all that. Now, okay, I need, which one? I think this is the smaller one. Let me double check. Yeah, it's definitely the smaller one. So I want to put the little cafe in over here. Like, I just think it goes well. Let's see, I gotta think. I think I want it there. No, I'm gonna move it over. I want it right there. And then what's cool about these little cafes is we can take the pavement path and grab onto it and actually bring it on down and right out of it. So they've got a pathway going from the cafe with their little walkway there, and it just continues on right there for us. Then the other thing I would like to do is bring this across. I'm going to go ahead and take these and turn them off because it makes it a little easier to get a little bit closer. That way cement pieces are touching as far as like the walkway right there. I like that look a lot better. Oops. Then we're gonna go do the same here. Let's go ahead and bring this out to the road, and then this side out to the road. Nice, 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 nice. Then what we're gonna do is we'll just go ahead, and I think we'll just go ahead and leave that alone on the right side there. But we're going to move this tree out of our way for a moment. I'm going to come in here, grab our... Dude, Demetrius, welcome! Making ribs at the moment with homemade barbecue sauce. Oh my god, Raid Kitty. I wish I was close enough to try that. Sounds delicious. I'm going to be making tri-tip later, personally, which is also awesome. But that does sound incredible. So I want to put this little gazebo in here. I think what I'm going to do is face the little stairs like that. Then I want to take a few of these benches. Oops, school's moving my camera around. Let's make sure I'm facing the right direction with these. Okay. And I want them facing out. So we'll put a couple of benches in here. If I can get them to sit properly. There we go. And we'll change this to this side. And then back on this side. I don't want to do a whole lot. Like, again, this is the college, so this is going to be more of like just a little spot for students to hang out, study, get a quick bite to eat, things like that. Put it right under the light because the light's in my way. They're probably not going to be perfect, but whatever. I don't really care that much. So let's put a couple of trash cans in. Okay, one more up here by the school. Then I want a few benches. These ones right here. Like I said, this is a spot for students to just kind of hang out, relax, study, eat, just get their mind off of school if they need to, things like that. So we'll put a couple of these in here. Couple more over here. Okay, now I think the rest of this is due for some decorating. We can grab some trees. We have mulberry trees in the yard, and I'm trying a spicy mulberry barbecue sauce because, oh my god, dang it, I'm starting to drool now. This sounds delicious. The school's got a little bit of a bump going on right there. I wonder if I can get a tree or two in here. Probably not. Put a few trees over here. Planning on putting some rocks over here, so I don't want to put too many trees yet. Let's go with a couple of these oak trees. These oak trees are some of my favorites, that is for sure. Just got a little random over here with them. This whole area just needs to get filled in. Like, we're not going to have anything there. We'll fill it in with trees and bushes and rocks and other fun things that'll make this area look really good, so. like that. Okay, let's go ahead and I want to put a couple... School's like messing me up. I wanted to look right there. I just figure since this is a spot around the tree, we'll get some like viney areas and stuff too. Ooh, I wonder if I could throw them down on there. Nope, won't let me. There? Nope. No? Not at all? Not one little tiny spot? Alright, I guess not. Whatever. Alright, throw a couple more pines in, just a different type of pine. Oh, it's saving. I'm like, I pushed the button, put my tree down. Give me my tree. Alright, I do want, what I think would look really kind of cool, because this is like the student little area here for students. So I want to put in, right here if it'll let me. I mean, it's trying to. There we go. I want the little newspaper stand, and it's perfect right there on the corner. So it fit there for me before. I figured it would do it again. Ow. Sorry, I was late taking a nap. That's why he says happens. Oh, happens when you day drink too. That does happen. Speaking of day drinking, I think today what I'm going to do is finish off this right here. Angel's Envy finished rye. This stuff, there's only a little bit down there. This stuff is so good. It is finished. It is a rye whiskey that they finish in Caribbean rum casks. So they'll take their whiskey after they've, got it to the point of, being barreled up for as long as they want it. Then they take a couple more barrels that had, casks that had rum in it. That's what these guys do. I mean, there's other ways of doing this too. But they'll take the rum barrels, then they add their whiskey into it, and then they let it sit for like a week, 2 weeks to obtain the flavor. And I'm telling you, if you do like whiskey, this right here, Angel's Envy, is the way to definitely go. Like, this is amazing. So, and it's not bad as far as price goes. I think this bottle is... I want to say somewhere around $45, $50. I might be wrong. It's been a little while. This has been sitting here for a little while, so. And of course, today, I'm using my Lions glass. Although it's not football season right now. But I am a little excited. There's been some moves going on. They're talking about the new season. Everything's going on. So, as a football fan, you get thinking about it, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I gotta get my Lions glass out. Yesterday was Nomus's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Nomus. Alright, this is starting to look really good. We got our little student area here next to the school. Now, like I promised Jen, there'd be rocks, so let's get some rocks. Now, I can't do any of the large ones here, so what I'm going to do is just make a little spot here. And then we're going to take a few of these. I think that's good for now. We're going to do more rocks in the future, so no worries. No worries. What I need to do now, though, is add in a little bit of vegetation over here. I really like doing these lately. I don't know why, but I've just been kind of really liking them. They look like ferns, the way ferns grow and stuff like that. I don't know what these vegetation is supposed to be, but it makes me think of a fern, and that's why I like it. So we got the grass in there. You know how I am about the grass on the rocks. Got to have grass and rocks together. out there. Another one there. Let's go ahead and do a couple of bushes here and there as well. I want to know how many other City Skylines players can sit there and like totally go along with the, like, just remember the beat or the words to the music that they listen to on this game. Like, I'm not the only one, right? I'm really not. Am I? Am I the only one? Somebody else has to remember the do 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 do. I mean, I don't know why I remember. I play it so much, I guess. Alright, let's see. Let's throw in a couple of tall pines if we can get them in here. I threw in way up. There we go. One spot there. And there. There we go. Awesome. It's looking amazing in there. Loving it. Loving it. Okay, one thing I wanted to do, I did this in my test build and I did not do it here. I wanted to add a couple of these. There we go. Do this larger one here. I thought they looked really good around the tables like that. I just forgot them. Adds a little color to the area. Helps out. So, now that we've got our school portion built in, we've got our trees decorated around the area. I think it's looking really good. Haven't had game sounds well. They used to know the songs on the campus rock very well. Oh man, I turned off game sounds a long time ago. We'll see, you know, the fact that PC players can do that, that'd be great. I mean, I probably could too, and I just, you know, when I'm just sitting here playing, listen to like, you know, whatever I want. In fact, there has been a few times that just playing, I like turned on something on my PC or whatever. Or, like I've sat here listening to Lo-Fi Girl before for like hours playing this game. So, you guys are probably never gonna be able to experience these unless you take a trip to Nevada. And you have to go to Beatty, Nevada, which is in the middle of frickin' nowhere. There's donkeys everywhere, wild donkeys. But you find the Death Valley Nut and Candy Company. These are the best damn gummy bears I've ever had in my life. I'm telling you. There's over a pound of gummy bears in here for $5. They're supposed to be sour, but they're not really sour. They're so good. Beatty, Nevada. Out in the middle of frickin' nowhere. It's like a little oasis area, really. So good, though. Alright. Let's take the rest of our time here and not think about that. Okay. What I want to do now is I want to add in... Let go. Okay. I want to add in areas for housing and stuff like that. Let's get our snapping all working out of here again. Like that. I think that's what I want. We'll work on more roads down here as we need them. What I'm trying to do here... Oh, man, I think I messed up already. Maybe, maybe not. No, I think that's right. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll work with that. I'm not 100% sure if this is how I had it, but I'll work with it. It's fine. So what I want to do now is come in here. I'm going to grab my cafeteria. Because part of me, like, I have the little thing there, the little sidewalk cafe and stuff, and people are becoming doctors, but that's it. I mean, they're here to become a doctor, and it's probably costing them an arm and a leg. So let's make sure that they have a spot that they can come in and eat for free or with their paid tuition. So we'll have the school cafeteria set up there. Then I want to grab a couple of the dormitories. I'm going to put one here. I want to make sure I just kind of center it in here. Then I want one here. Again, just trying to make sure I have it centered. And then the same thing on this side. As centered as I could possibly get it. Alright, there we go. So, I have that. I will, of course, throw some trees and some decorations around this too, but you just got to take a moment here. So I wanted this because, again, this helps to add to the people who are going to come to the school. Our goal here with building all this is to increase our student. Let me click on this over here. Our students are only at 880 out of 1200, and we need to get to 1200 to get to our next level so that we can start adding in more buildings and stuff like that to the school, continue building this area up. So I figure we add in a few of these buildings here, the dorms right here. That's going to help out, along with, of course, the school. What's going to suck, though, is these three buildings here kind of work like a college, so they're going to suck up about 300 or 400 students that I could be getting into this school here. I'm willing to accept that, though. So, I mean, look, I already went from 800 something to 913 pretty quickly. It'll take a little bit of time, but we'll get the students we need to make the school work out. So, looks like we need some water lines. Let's take care of that really quick. What? There we go. It's got sewer running. Oh, there we go. Now water. I'm like, it's got sewer running through it, but no water, huh? Okay. So we've got the dorms. We got that. Let's go back over here to our decorating, and we'll grab these because they're going to look good in some areas around here. We want our school to look nice. And we'll do this. Oh, the shadows from the building. I'm like, what in the world just happened? Oh, the sun moved or something. Do I have... shouldn't have that on, do I? No, I don't have day-night cycle on. Why is it doing that to me? The sun should be like directly overhead right now. I don't know why. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to get too concerned over that. So we got our trees in there. Let's add some actual like normal trees now. I'm going to just do this. Just let them randomly insert themselves. Derp, 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 derp. Turn that up for this tree. Then we'll go grab some grass and some flowers, some bushes. All right. I kind of was not intending for this, but as things grow, it'll take care of itself, I guess. I was more or less just trying to fill in around these buildings. I wasn't going to put anything around them except maybe some housing or something like that in the future, but we'll see what happens. I don't really want to do too much around it. I like the way it's kind of open right there. It looks good with this whole area. Like, if I just close this out really quick, I mean, this area, just as it stands, looks really good right now. I like it, and I kind of want it to stay that way. I don't want to add to it. I don't want to subtract from it, so I'm really liking it. So, hey, Blue, welcome. Yeah, seems like Vegas is just very isolated. Yeah, Vegas is kind of way out there, but at the same time, it's like in the middle of going places, too. So, I mean, it just depends. At the same time, and then it is getting heavily, like, populated around Vegas lately, like, heavily populated. I am highly considering looking at even possibly going down there to work. in the future, just because I could make more money down there. So who knows? My older sister lives down there. She lives in Henderson, Nevada, just outside of Las Vegas. And, I mean, she never seems to run out of things to do. So, she doesn't really gamble a whole lot. Her and her husband are usually going out off-roading or out on their boat or doing stuff like that. They actually just went to Spain. Jerks. I want to go back to Spain. I haven't been there in 20 freaking years. So, anyway, despite that. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've got our car running out. Oh, that makes me remember I forgot to add a fire station. We just have the police station here. I need a fire station in this area. And the fire safety center is definitely my favorite building for this. Oh, this is going to fit perfectly right here. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do with it. Just put it right there. Perfect. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, even better. Because last time I put the fire safety center in, I put it over here and it got rid of some of my rocks, and I was kind of disappointed about that. So I didn't want to put it in right there. That's what happened. And it looks great right there. Perfect. Okay. We've got our college dealt with at this point, what I wanted to do with it. So we've got our little area built up, our dorms, and we can move on because now we got to wait for the students to come. I can't force it. I mean, I could go into fast forward, but we'd be sitting here like, let's stare at this. And I'm not really into doing that. And the rest of this area, like I said, I want to save it for the buildings that are coming, not add to it with buildings I already have. So next, let's go ahead and step into the next realm of what I want to do in the area here. And that is taking this kind of section here and just starting to work with it. So right here, what I want to do is build up I'm not really sure how to go back. I want to build up the industrial area here, but I want to go more into a farm right here because, as you can see, this is like one of our very limited areas of land that I can use for farming right here. So what I'm going to do is kind of build a farm on it and then take away a little bit of Butler Hills and what's going on there. And I'm going to use the area there to the left side. Excuse me, I had to burp. I want to take a little bit of this left side here and take away from it, add to it with the things that are going to be in the farm that do have pollution, so that they kind of blend into what's going on right there and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do there, and it shouldn't take very long at all. So let's see, let's start with, I personally like using the dirt roads for the farms and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is take and build it right up along here. I'm not even going to worry about, like, having roads built, like, curved out or anything like that, because this is going to be perfectly fine for me here. Get rid of that. Let's pause this for a second, because I want to... I'm going to get rid of that. I want to make sure my area here is cleaned up so that I can use it the way I want to. And I think these buildings, I'm going to just go ahead and delete the zoning for them. Get rid of them. Because again, this is going to get used mostly for farming. That spot is going to be our blend of the farming with pollution in it. So, and we'll go ahead... run some roads. I don't want to run too many roads. Without having, knowing everything I'm going to get built up. Like, I want to build more roads as I build the other stuff I need, things like that. And then something that I know I'm going to need, since I'm in the process of putting down roads, is we're going to go ahead and throw 2 of these up here. And our power line. that. Now this one I'm going to use the freeform tool. Gotta have it looking as realistic as possible. Oop, a little too much there. There we go. This is a little too much. Let's do something about that. Got to do some switchbacks or something here. That way it works out. Doesn't have the total steepness to it. That does work a little better. Now, it does suck that this is up here like that, but, I mean, it would happen in real life, and they would have to, like, take care of them with helicopters and stuff like that. But what we're going to do is go ahead, come in here, grab a couple of our dirt trails and do some stuff like this. And this gives the illusion that, again, you got workers and stuff like that. Of course, the shadows are hiding that one. And up here. Hey, Arlas, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Try and get this as close as possible. Come on. And I like to do stuff like this. We're going to go ahead and grab our, where is it? It's going to be in here. Earthquake sensor, which, I mean, will act as an earthquake sensor, obviously, that we don't really have to worry about. But it's kind of cool to use it like it's a power station, in my opinion. Get down here, and what I want to do now is actually take these and move them slightly closer to the road here. Now that did not have that put on properly. Okay, now that I got that moved closer to the road, we can come back over here, grab one of these. Boom. I love it because to me it makes it look like, you know, you got your little power station there that's controlling everything going on and you know, it's got your protectors and everything like that to keep, you know, surges from happening, all that stuff. So then of course our road coming up here so that they can service the area, things like that. I think when you add these in, when you add in features like this and you're putting stuff in like that, it just makes the game look that much better. So that's why I like to do it. Now, let's get this area. We've got basically our setting ready to go. So from this point on, now we can just kind of add to our farm as we want to build it up. Industries. So we need to build our industry painting tool here. And we will pretend that this all belongs to our farm here. They're the ones who set it up. They're sending the power back into the grid. They'll be making a nice little penny back from the power company for doing that. Then we're going to come in here, grab our main building, which will fit in real nice next to that big old rock. Look at that. Nicely, nicely, nicely. And I think just for the main building area there, what I'm going to do is go ahead and upgrade that part of the road. You know, that way people coming in to the main building, which would be like the main office, stuff like that, any potential clients, they don't have to drive in on a dirt road. All the other stuff for the farm would be on the dirt road, though. So, now we're going to go back over here, and we're going to grab our small crop fields. I want to try to drop... Wait a minute. Let's do this. Let's put them in like this. Let's see if I can get one more in. Ah, shoot. I was hoping to get one more in. Maybe I can do this, though. Let's adjust all this just a little bit. Let's go ahead and put our field in, and then we can adjust our roads around it. That way we can have 3 of them there. There we go, and no problems with intersecting. Awesome, there we go, and we'll bring this down. Why you gotta be a pain in my butt? Turn the snaps off so I can put it where I want it to be. Grab our earthquake sensor, put that back. And boom, we are set. Okay, so we got our first part of this going. Now we can go ahead and right here next to the crops, I want to add in our silo. Then we could probably put the small barn in. I think it's going to fit if I just finagle it a little bit. And then on this side, we can do our fruit fields. Why do you want to do that to me? Whatever. We'll do that. Then we need to go ahead, grab our small animal pasture. And what's kind of cool is we don't have to have the animal pasture on any fertile land or anything like that. So we can actually set that up here. Go ahead and throw a barn. Or no, not the cattle shed. That's got pollution. I want just the barn. And another small grain silo right there. Then what we're going to do for our flour mill and our cattle shed, which do produce pollution. That's what I'm going to do, is put the flour mill, I guess here is going to be a good spot for it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the flour mill in right here. And then I'm going to take... This is what I want. Take away any spots that'll build right next to it, so it doesn't build right there next to it. Completely. I'm not trying to. I've been reading, I swear, as much as I can. I just kind of got this, you know, what's going on. I'm really trying to pay attention because my build that I did, my test build, I'm trying to do as closely as I can. And so things will fit properly and all that. So put the cattle shed right over here, right next to the recycling center. If you're trying to get his attention. Ah, shucks. Smells so good. I do love... I mean, that's seriously like right next to McKellen. The Angel Envy finished rye is one of my favorites as far as a finished whiskey. I love those like kind of sweeter notes that it gives it sometimes. So there we go. We got, I mean, it's just the basics. We're just starting with this. So it gets built up. Let's go ahead and throw some workers barracks in so that it does get built up. There we go. And we can gradually add in things and not just have like, you know, throw a ton of fields in there and all of a sudden we have no room for anything else. So that's kind of my idea on this. We'll let that go. I think that's, yeah, it's everything we can add in there right now. So we're going to leave that alone. And what we're going to do now is come to this side. And what I want to do, it's always such a pain in the butt to try to get these figured out, but I probably can do it. So I'm going to add in some roads over here. This side, like I said earlier, this side's going to all become residential and business on this side here, which is going to help out with what our needs are, of course, on this, on the graph there. And I think right here, oh, of course I have the snaps turned off. All right. And I want to go with freeform. Oh, before I do this, I need to go ahead and make sure people are going to be safe here. This is an area that is prone to flooding. So what we're going to do is throw down a key wall. It'll just end right here. There really isn't a need to make it go past the bridge anyway. I mean, the water's going to hit the wall, turn, and go that way like it should. No problems here. So now let's get that road back in. I have it paused for some reason. Go to freeform. And I want to get slightly, there we go. I wanted to have like this kind of end right here on that little green path. And we're gonna totally destroy a building. That's fine. Now this side, whoa, what's going on? Oh shit! I forgot to do our favorite thing, guys. Water lines. Let's see here. Try to do it with the straight lines on right now. That way I don't have to mess with the snaps. No, connect. Connect. Come on. What are you doing? All right, you all should be fine with water now. No complaining. And then I can add water lines in later. This side I want a slight bend to. I'm going to make a little park right there on that kind of, I guess you could call it a corner, but that works. Like I want to put a little park in right here that connects into my old trail that I did a long time ago when I made this area originally. So I think it'd be just kind of nice to have like the whole area kind of set up as a park. And then the little there, I accidentally unplugged. So we'll get to that in a minute. Now, what I want to do is build a few roads in here. So we'll try to go like this. I'm going to try and give it enough space where there isn't a lot of clogging with traffic or anything like that. So I'll go like every 2 nodes, I think, for a moment. Until I get to here, and it's like, oh, you got to do something different now. Well, I guess not yet. That kind of works. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, now I gotta do something different though. Go like that. We'll connect this road in right there. We'll do another one right here. Bring this across. How about calling it Orchardwood Farms? I like those 2 interchanges you built, but I think the exit and the mega interchange and intersection off-ramps are too close by. The exit of the mega interchange and the intersection off-ramps are too close by. Hang on, we'll get that. We'll come back to that in a second, because I'm interested to... in this. Okay. I want to make sure these are all good, because part of it I'm going to have to build my schools, and then part of this is going to be, you know, other stuff, businesses, things like that. So we can put road in right here, and here. Oh, I was hoping I could connect into that. Maybe if I go like this, nope. There we go. That'll work. Okay. So, I assume this is what you're talking about here. Well, originally, this was built onto this map. But, and you're probably talking about how this is so close and everything right here, right? The exit of the mega interchange and intersections off-ramp are too close by. So you're saying that right here is all too close, right? Yes, yes. You are correct. It is very close, extremely close. In fact, the original intersection, or the original setup here, before I ever touched this, all these roads didn't connect until like probably about this point here. And I actually had to do a lot of adjustment and a lot of work to make this even fit at the time, because originally, you see the line right there? The line originally came across like dead on right here, and it ended like so yeah, you can see the new square starts basically right here. And so yeah, I had to build that in the very most limited amount of space I absolutely had. I was trying to avoid hurting my train tracks and the other stuff in here. This, I would say this was probably easier to build than my ball sack interchange in the other city, Fuchsia, which, oh my god, what a nightmare that interchange turned out to be. But as far as things go, it does suck that they're having to crisscross so much right here like that. And I would love to make it a little bit longer if I could in the future, but that'll be something possibly in the future. So there is only one segment to switch 3 lanes. Yeah, I know, right? Just boom. Technically, it should really only be like 2 lanes right there, since it's splitting out, right? I mean, I guess having the 3 come in because of the lane mathematics and all that, like, yeah. I don't want to think about this anymore. It's too much. I'm not ready for intersections today. I'm not. I don't want to do it. Oh, man. No, it doesn't like math. Alright, so we've got the roads through here. I didn't want to do, like, you know, perfect everything on this grid here. As you can see, it's the entrance into this is, you know, coming off of my, I don't even know what to call it. It's not really a roundabout, but it sort of is. It's worked for what it's been doing over here. That's for damn sure. Like, otherwise, I don't even know what to call this. But yeah, that's what it's coming off and on of. And, oh, wow, look at all these. What the hell happened there? Okay, we're going to have to fix that. It's probably just going to build small businesses there like I did to that. Because of whatever happened. What in the world? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Alright, now that's done that. What I want to do is, before I start, of course we're going to have to do water lines and all that. And these water lines are going to require me to do a little more in-depth on them. But what I want to do before I do any of that is go ahead and get my basics ready to go. Yeah, because the road through the round shape is a burger patty. The burger bout. All right, yeah. Yeah, it does. It's got sesame seeds on top there with where the trees are, you know? Oh, man. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah, back. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, train. So I want to put in a train station here. I don't want a huge one. I just want a small one. And I wanted to put it in just right here. So I need to adjust the train tracks a little bit. What other train stations do I have access to? These are public transport. Let's go up here. We got our, giant one. Giant, big ones. Oh, wait, where is the ROJ small ground station? I want to see this one. I'm not too sure about that one. Yeah, no, I don't like that one. So we've got a couple other options. Large ground station. No. Elevated. Small elevated. Wow, it's just so close to the road. I really don't like it like that. The historical train station. It's kind of close to the road like the ROJs. And then these ones are all huge stations. They're like bigger stations, I should say. So you know what? I'm going to go with that original basic, old basic ass station here. I like this one. It keeps it just a little bit off the road. We're right where the train tracks almost were. Go right there with it. Actually, we'll choose the curve. Oh. Let's do this. Go straight. To there, then we'll choose curved. My watch is just going nuts right now for some reason. Let's do a little bit more on this side. I'm trying to get it to, like, connect the dots for me here, but it doesn't want to. There we go. That way we get the line with a nice, smooth position to itself there. Alright, now this one... I kind of screwed myself here, I guess, but whatever. I guess that works. Yeah, alright, yeah, it works. It works. I guess that'll be fine. Hamburger roundabout, or throughbout, is the actual name of a roundabout with lanes bisecting it. Oh, it really is real. So that I didn't just like make something ridiculous, huh? It actually is real? Interesting. That is interesting. I mean, it does kind of have this wonky spot here because I did the intersection like that, but it is technically circular roundabout. Like, you could just go in circles all day on it, so. The burger bout. We've got the round of bean, the ball sack interchange, the burger bout. Oh, man. All right, let's get this done with. This is good, just before I start doing anything else over here, because it's going to become the problem. It always is the problem, the water and the power. Power is not such a big problem here. It's always the water, though. That's one thing I got to give City Skylines to, is like the already done power, water, whatever, when you lay the roads down. That's freaking awesome. Because I get so many bends in the road, and I like to just do this. Do-do-do-do. Yep. You need power. I gotcha. And some reason it likes to do that to me, like just grab a node in a weird spot, or whatever. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. You just deal with it, and you deal with it, and it's done. It'd be better if the bisecting network was a tramway or not a 4-lane road. Yeah. It's just, yeah. I mean, you're 100% right. At the time when I built the area, there was just, I was trying to make, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I was trying to do, I guess. I was just trying to make sure the traffic was flowing properly because of what I had to do with getting Orchard District originally built in here. I don't know. It's just the way it worked out. Let's connect our burger bout with the water. Yeah. Maybe in the future what we'll do is we'll add in a tram line that takes people into Belmont Heights here, and like between Belmont Heights and Westwood Speedway or something like that. Oh, that's not a bad idea at all. Oh my god. Brain freaking, I mean, it's not really a brain fart. I mean, it's just an idea. A light bulb, a brain light. I got a brain, I don't know, brain light bulb. I think that's a good idea. Like, let's go ahead and throw down trams. I mean, it would be better if it was a solid tram through there, but I think trams through here would actually not be that bad, or a metro, or no, not metro, I mean a monorail. Oh my god, yeah, totally, holy sh... Yep. Okay. I don't want to forget about this idea. This is just too good of an idea. I think the monorail is probably the way to go. It's already a 4-lane road down there, so let's just go ahead and do... That way I remember what's going on. Oh, shit. Don't want zoning on that road. It'll screw everything up. Okay, that way I can come back to it later on and I can rethink this project. Because man, it's not a bad idea having a monorail, any of that going through there. Because connecting the speedway with more public transportation options is definitely the way to go. I don't even think I have my metro over there right now. That'd be a good thing to get over there too. So, I mean, I'd have to go into the water, but I do have metros running through the city, so it'd be useful. All right, let's get back to this. Well, yeah, you need power, whatever. We got water laid down. We'll get you power in a second. That's all set up. So yeah, what we got to do now is increase our district. I'm going to keep this all orchard over here. I just want to stay with the Bronx theme I have going on in this whole portion of it, I guess. So we'll do that. Actually, I'm going to do this, bring it along this, because we're going to change up a couple things over here as well. Like, being that this is going to turn into an area with housing and businesses and stuff like that, I really don't like the fact that the solar plant is sitting where it is. I kind of want to move that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put a road down right here. Get some zoning on there. Then we're going to grab this and go ahead and move it right over here. And of course, even though it's right next to the sewage plant, it's going to complain about not having connections. So we'll do that. Now, this road, let's go ahead and hit pause for a second, because I'm going to change, oops. I want that. Bring that down there instead. This road, I'm going to change over to this. Yeah, let's just do some trees. Upgrade. Let's turn off our zoning though. And on the bottom, it will have some zoning though, just because what I'm going to do here, since this is coming off of this highway, I just have this great idea to add in the roadside motel right there. Look at that. It's already green and beautiful and loves it. Perfect. Make this a little business spot. That. This will get housing. Come on, come on, come on. Grab it. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and finish setting up this, and then we can get into decorating, because I promised Jen there would be more rocks. I'm just going to do all low density over here. As compared to the other side, I did all high density. So the reason I'm adding in businesses around this is because I figure it's probably the smart thing to do since I added the train station in. Wait, park's going to go in right there. I think I could do a business there and there. I want all this to be businesses. And, oops, wrong one, there we go. So, I was thinking over here, we'll put the sidewalk cafe in to just kind of break up the neighborhood from businesses right here. Then, I don't really need to do that, but we're going to throw a few of these little tiny playgrounds around. And the small parks, tiny parks, whatever they're called. Do. Let's throw one more in over here somewhere. It's like that. That way we got the little parks running around, you know, helping jump energy and giving happiness to the area. Alright, so now we've got plenty of business in. I think what I want to do now is just basically just cram all housing into the rest of that area. So we're going to do this. All low density. However, what I do want to make sure I'm doing here is, let's see, we'll go into our fill tool again. I want to save an area for our high school, which I think will be best right here. Actually, let's do like that. So we'll put our high school into this spot. And then we'll use this spot, breaking up the businesses and the housing for our elementary school right there. That should work out good. Let's go ahead and hit play so everything starts to kind of work and build up and do its thing. And we can start adding in our stuff as this gets built up in the future here. So, first of all, what I want to do is, like I promised, we're going to throw down our rocks. Let's get this one. It's one of my favorite rocks to use. Alright, got some rocks down there. I just felt it looked really good right there. It's kind of because of the fact that this was a flood zone at one point. You know, it would have stuff like that. So, just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. I do want to add in, a little bit of this. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, I've got it on. That's fine. That'll work. But let's do single trees now. Do 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 do. I wanted this area to be kind of filled in because there are going to be houses building up along the road right there. Obviously, there's one now. And just didn't want this giant empty patch in here. I hate that. I hate having those giant empty patches. Unless you're planning on putting something in there, It's like, let's just fill it with trees and rocks and trees and make it look good. Need a couple more of these. Let's just fill this little spot in. This is all going to get housing right here, but I figure this corner would be nice to kind of fill in if I could. So there we go. We got that. This side, you know, let's go ahead and saving. Okay, so I want to throw this rock formation down. Let's see, what other ones do we got? We got that small one, this one. Go like that. I love it when you can mix and match these rocks. I mean, that is some of the small little nice things I get. Being able to mix and match a few things like the rocks. Alright, I want some of the vegetation. Oh, that was too thick. I don't like that. And a smaller one. Alright, that's looking good. Let's throw some trees down. I think it doesn't help that it does play the same music like constantly. So when you've been on here an hour and a half, you definitely replay a lot of the same music that you've been hearing. Do 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 do. Alright, since there's going to be housing built up, let's go ahead and make that highway with some sound barriers on it. That should help out with that. Oh, look at it. We got housing already building up. Crazy. Nice, 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 nice. I mean, I wasn't even expecting that to be there when I turned around, so that's really cool to see. Oh, you guys want power? What is the problem over here? Oh man, we don't got any power, bro. We just want to be able to see our kitchens at night. I'll run a quick temporary line. That ought to help them. So far, so good. So far, so good. Right. This actually turned out a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to do. Bye, Arlas. Thanks for stopping in, man. The way he throws rocks. Team trees. Yeah, I gotta put a lot of trees in too. I like the trees. Like, just trying to do like the difference between the rocks and the trees and just making areas like this to look good. You know, I don't want any other stuff really going there, and it was just a patch of bare land, so let's have fun. Let's make it look really good. And trees, I mean, if this is real life, provide oxygen, and we need that to live, so I'm down with that. Ooh, why is there... No. Bad stoplight. I'm like, why are they stopped there? Oh, they got a stoplight. You know, that's probably got to be one of the most annoying things right there. Is like, I know I'm connected, but it wants to not connect. And it's like doing the little bounce. Like, stop that. Just stop that. All right. Good to go. All right, now let's get back to this frickin' idea. Oh my god, this was just a perfect idea to do. We need this. Okay. First of all, we need a station here. Let's see here. I want a station in the center. I think it's like the perfect spot. So I think the smallest there, and then like that. And then I should be able to get that across. Beautiful. I mean, it's not 100% perfectly in the center like I would have liked it to have been, but oh, shit. That I was not thinking about. It is going to add zoning in there. Yeah, confirm demolition. Shoot. Alright, so we're going to have to put that station somewhere else. I don't care. It's fine. Because I don't want zoning in the center of this. I want it to stay exactly the way it is right now, basically. So, someone need water? Oh, probably over there or whatever, yeah. Alright, so I think our best bet is to put the station here. Like that. Oh shit, no. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh no. Oh man. I should have went with trams. Alright. Oh my god. I always do this to myself, don't I? I always just make it that much harder than it has to be. Yep. Always got to make it harder than it has to be. Hold on a minute. I got to see something here. Oh my god. And there we go. That is what's going to happen. It's going to be trams. I would have rather gone with the monorail. I do like the monorail system a lot better. But holy shit, it's just my heights are screwed up if I don't do it this way, so this is going to have to be the way to do it. Ooh, no, no, no. And, okay, so we've got that. I'll figure that part out in a second. Almost didn't think I was going to be able to grab that. Okay. We'll add in our stations and stops and all that in a moment. Oh, shiitakes. Look at that. I forgot I already had trams and shit going on over here anyway. Duh. What the flickety flocking is going on here? Get rid of that. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. Tram. Let's see. Let's look at our... There really isn't any tram stations, is there? There's a depot. Track. For some reason, I thought... I do have some hubs here. Okay. Hold on. Who has his number? Track art! Oh no, what's going on? If the bicycle network is a tramway, yeah, got back past that. I think 3-lane turbo roundabouts are confusing as hell. Yeah. Oh, and then our last took off. I didn't catch him wanting to see the tour. Darn it. I'll have to show him around next week then. There isn't a station not connected. Isn't there a station not connected to the road? Yeah, there is a station not connected to the road. As far as the monorail goes, pergolas, yeah. Yeah, as far as but see, with the monorail though, when I was trying that just now, I was having trouble with the bridges, so we're gonna avoid the monorail for now. Go with the tram. I don't really have monorails in the city at all anyway, though, do I? At all. Like, none. I got tons of trams. Trams galore. Buses, trams, planes, trains, automobiles. Alrighty. So, as far as I was thinking, though, see, there's this. This is what I was thinking I had, actually. I didn't realize it was a hub for the metro, but that's not a bad idea because I don't have any metro lines brought into this area right now. And the only thing about it I would not like is if it gave me, or if it forced me to have... Let me go look at something here. Yeah, I think it does force me to have zoning on it, though. We'll find out. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, thank God. That's the one thing about it that was kind of bugging me with the other thing, like with monorail 2, is being forced to use zoning, and I don't want the zoning in the center here, so I am not going to worry about that being absolutely perfect right now. We'll worry about perfectness later on. For the moment, I just want things to work. Oh, for the love of Cheez-Its. Yeah, that's the one I want. Besides, I guess being right there next to the crosswalk is probably smarter for him anyway. Alright, so we've got that. We have a stop. That works, finally. Okay, now what I need to do is connect. Let's start with this side. So... of course. If I go one past. No? That is the weirdest thing. It's like, no, you can do this oddball turn, but I can't do the other turn. I can only do this oddball turn like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I want to do is leave that. Do I really have highway right there? Is that what that is? Shouldn't be. Oh, what am I doing? I'm in the wrong spot. Yes, if you were here last week we were in Fuchsia. I got two cities going on Nomus. Last week we would have been in Fuchsia, and this week we are currently in Westwood. Aha! For some reason now there are stoplights, though. Let's get rid of those. Okay. Now I can make this work properly. I was thinking that we'll put a stop right there in the middle of the roundabout. And we'll give people the ability to walk to it. What the hell is going on here? That's not a stoplight, pal. Like, what do you guys... Oh my god. I'm going away. I'm not looking at this anymore. These fucking idiots. Are you guys really that stupid? You can't figure out how to drive? This is why I hate vanilla so much. It's just so frustrating sometimes. Yeah, this one, no monorail. Plenty of trams, though. Like, no, I don't... Wow, I'm surprised. I did not use a single monorail in this city yet. Yeah, this here is... let's back up for a second. This is Westwood. This is more of a Pacific Northwest style build, as far as, like, the rivers going up to the ocean there. Lots of trees and mountains and stuff like that. And this has actually been a super good build. I'm at 100,000 people on this, and I've been building it for probably around the same time as Fuchsia, if not a little longer. And this city is by far way smaller as far as, like, coverage is than Fuchsia is. Like, Fuchsia is just covers so much land, and this covers this very little amount, and I have 100,000 people living here, so I'm very proud of this city. I'm very proud of this city. Except for this whole thing. I don't know what's going on there. I'm not proud of that. Not at all. So, we got that. We got to have the tram now go through here, but what I need is this road. It's a 2-lane road. Actually, it's that 4-lane road, isn't it? I think there's 4-lane. Yep, tram tracks and 4 lanes. So we're going to do that. Upgrade. Make sure our zoning is turned off since it wants to give me zoning for some dumb reason. Oh, I was just thinking how funny it would be to put the tram on the racetrack. I don't think I could do it though. I don't think it would work. Oh, shh. Damn it, I did it again. I'm a freaking moron. I just ran through this whole thing, turning off all my zoning. Screwed up all these businesses. Oh my gosh, what a dumbass. Oh, Jesus. Okay, these are all just regular businesses. I feel like such a dummy sometimes when I do shit like that. Alright. Okay, we got that fixed up. Oh my gosh. Now we need to get this touching, and we can make our route with the trams. It'll curve it there, but not on the other one. Like, oh my gosh. And of course, it throws in stoplights. What are you doing? There we go. That's what I wanted. Make sure there's no stoplights up here really quick. Okay. Now, let us make a tram route. Add stop. We'll just give it 2 stops on this side. That way we can get to either the conference center or one of the other businesses there. Then we come back to Orchard District. Back into Butler Hills. Let's make this a little bit further on there. Back to here. So there is a little bit of a loop I have to do there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and make a stop on this side. Since there's nothing on the outside, we'll make a stop. Just one single stop here. And then connect our line. That way it just makes the loop around the block there. Drops people off that want to go there or continue on from that point. That is starting to bug me. And let's hit play. It's going to take a minute for them to send a tram out this way. I think the closest tram depot I have might be over here. No. Where is the closest tram depot I have? Oh, shit. I think it's all the way over here. Yep. There are the trams that are going to that side of the city. Oh, my God. All right. It's going to take them about 3 years to get over there. Oh, they're going to take this straight shot through here, I bet. Well, I'm not going to watch the trams make it all the way up here, but I bet these are going to start getting people waiting. Yep. I'll wait 3 hours for the tram to get here. Oh, man. All right. Well, I think we are at a point where I can call this very good today. Let me back up on the camera view here so we can take a look at everything. We started off the day. Hey, Cake Boy, welcome. Shukaboa. Hello. Oh, you did. You did miss it. Ah, sorry. 3 hours for the tram seems like a real American thing. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, the only reason they got to wait 3 hours for the tram is because the tram depot is way over here. There's the tram depot. And this is my tram line. It starts here at this mess of a roundabout. And just kind of covers this little zone right here, taking people to our speedway and everything over here. So anyway, let's take a look at what we did today so that everybody just jumped in has a good idea of what happened in the episode today. So we started off, we added on to our college here, Westwood University. We put in our medical science center, whatever it is, the medical school. We added on to it to make it look really good here. We have a few parking areas. We have our couple of medical centers that treat the neighborhoods and stuff as well. And then, of course, some faculty buildings to just make everything kind of flow and look good together. Along with that, we put in plenty of rocks to make Jen happy and anybody else who likes those rocks. We did plenty and plenty of trees because I know everybody loves the trees. And we made this incredibly good-looking student faculty just rest area over here off to the side. Threw in a few of our just normal little stuff there, you know, little things, tables, benches, some gazebo, all that. Then, just to make sure everybody had the ability to get to this part of the school and not travel all the way across campus, we went ahead and threw a few dorms in here as well, added in a lot of trees, and made it look really, 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 really good. So, that was the start of the day, getting going there. Then, after that was all finished up, we came on over here to this industrial area and then added on to it. I wanted to wipe out a little bit of the pollution in the area, so I decided to go with a farming area in this spot. I'm going to use what pollution is there to my advantage because there are certain things in the farming DLC that do cause pollution, so I'm going to use them in that zone and then use all the rest of the stuff up here in this area where it doesn't need it and create myself a nice little farm. So we got that going. We did ourselves a little switch back up the hill here to our windmill power zone there. And of course, wanting it to look real, we threw in a couple of earthquake sensors to look like power stations up and down, up at the top and down here at the bottom. So our farm is looking pretty good. That will grow over time, and as it grows, we will obviously add to it. After that was done, we came over here. We added in this neighborhood so we could add in businesses, we could add in homes, and more importantly, I really wanted to add in this train station, which is busy as all hell. Wow, that's a lot busier than I thought it was going to be. But I wanted to add in the train station over here because I just thought this area needed something like that. Once we finished this all up, or while we were doing this, came up with the great idea to go ahead and add in some traffic here because we were making fun of the hamburger roundabout, the burger bout over here. And so with that, oh man, there is obviously traffic lights I'm going to have to deal with here. Get rid of those. So with that, it came up with the great idea to go ahead and add in some public transportation. So I decided I was going to use the monorail. Couldn't use the monorail due to bridge heights on both sides of Orchard District here. So I went with the tram instead, because the tram allows me to go underneath the bridge there and underneath the bridge there. Using the tram, we went through Orchard District. We brought everybody across the river over here to Westwood Speedway. And if you haven't seen Westwood Speedway yet, this is the coolest little spot in town here. We got our nice little business zone. And then, of course, people are basically forced onto the speedway so that they have to drive it. So I do have vehicles on the speedway every once in a while, and it looks like racing is going on. In order to get this as a used area, I used a campground and everything like that. So for anybody who didn't know, that is Westwood Speedway, and that is where I wanted my tram line to go. And then on the other side of Orchard District, we had the tram line run through Butler Hills. There's a stop there. Wow, it finally made it. Look at that. And then stopping here at the other side next to Belmont Heights, and just making a quick loop around Brook District. So that is today's episode. Westwood Speedway racing, whether you want to or not. You have to do it. You have to. So that was today's episode. I think I actually did accomplish quite a bit for today. Very happy with what did go on. And next week we will be right back here in Westwood. And I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. So, yeah, it'll be a surprise to me too. Probably come up with it either tonight or throughout the week here. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. I've got plenty of room, plenty of stuff I can do, plenty of ideas. So something's going to happen and it'll be great. But until then, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I am so appreciative of you all. I love you all. You're great. You're wonderful. You're the greatest people I could ever have just stop by my stream ever. So thank you so much. Guys, stay safe out there. This world is getting crazy, and I want you to be back next week for these streams. And everybody else's streams on Sunday, too. Let's join in on everybody if you're there. Oh, and one last thing for everybody out there. I know not too long ago there was a thing where Tim, his Discord account was hacked. Was throwing out a bunch of spam. Come check out my Discord server. Check out my Discord server. Everybody blocked Tim for that. I was one of the people that did it. He did try to get a new account. It didn't work out for him. There was, the name was used or something like that. Then he was able to get his account back. He was able to recover his account. So if you get a friend request from Tim, or if you haven't blocked, go ahead and unblock him. The account is good to go. You can just totally hang out with him on Discord again. But until then, guys, like I said, I'll see you next week. Stay safe and have a wonderful week. I love you all. Goodbye.